Hi, I'm Tom. I'm a partial alcoholic. Partial to the whiskey that Mickey Nichols used to concoct in his basement. Probably not a real good joke here, huh? Well, yeah, anyway, I did most of my hard drinking in Reno. Reno's a dusty city. It's like full of, loose criminals, loose cash, loose women. My kind of city. No? Nothing? Well, anyway, that's where I met Rosie. Well, actually, Rosie met me. She met me over at the Harvey's late night diner. Now, Harvey's was a place where the eggs were so greasy they could pretty much lube your carburetor like, lube the carburetor on your daddy's Lincoln, Rosie, man. She leaned across that table. She was like, I like my bacon as crispy as a new $20 bill. And my eggs over easy like I want you. Man, I was up and I was gone. I was just like, I was out of my seat before the heat left my coffee. Yeah. That began a long alcoholic romance. Each day I'd play 3-card monte out in the alley, rolling suckers for cash. And then Rosie would come home and roll me. It's kind of a different story. The day those pasties came off and that G-string was gone was the day I found heaven. Yeah, but then Rosie came home and found me in the alley with a necktie around my neck, and I was talking to the trash cans. That was also about the same time that I found cheap bourbon. Yeah, then she left me with a bottle of wine and told me to find my way home. Well, I tried to quit on my own. I really did. I smoked a lot of Camels. Yeah, I tried to soothe it with tequila. 14 bottles of tequila over a 14-day bender. I barely even remember that last Saturday night. I was in my dad's Lincoln. I was driving down the road and I was looking at the stars through my windshield. Actually, they weren't the stars. It was just a really dirty windshield. But tequila kind of makes you hallucinate if you didn't know that. Maybe it was just I've always had a really dirty windshield. Huh. Anyway, I don't really remember too much about it except that I wound up in somebody's front yard, still in the car, passed out. They didn't like that too much. So I got out of the car and I went to go find Rosie, and I found her with her new boyfriend, Mickey Nichols. He had lots of cash lying in his pockets from his newfound whiskey distillery that was in his basement in Reno. And they were just throwing out the money here and there. Like they were the king and queen of 6th Street or something. I didn't like that very much at all. Now, I know that my hat was dusty and that my jeans had more patches on it than my dad's tires on his Coupe de Ville. But there ain't nothing that made me feel worse than getting a $5 tossed at me from Rosie. Made me feel like I was some gin-eyed hobo. I was a gin-eyed hobo. I never drank again after that day. So, my final words to you and what I want you to take away with you today are, 3 things. Keep it simple. Something else. Oh yeah, and go with God. Oh yeah. And don't ever, ever let your bootlegging, run-down, whiskey-making friend hang out with your no-good hooker girlfriend. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.